You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, I'm Amy Johnson. Here's a look at our top stories. The LAPD officer involved in a shooting that killed a girl at a North Hollywood Burlington store will not face charges. Attorney General Rob Bonta called the death of Valentina Oriana Peralta tragic, but said that, quote, the evidence does not show beyond a reasonable doubt that the officer involved acted without the intent to defend himself and others from what he reasonably believed to be imminent death or serious bodily injury. No further action will be taken in this case. Now, that shooting happened in December of 2021. 14-year-old Valentina was trying on dresses with her mother when a bullet fired by Officer William Jones passed through a wall and hit her. Police said they were responding to reports of a man assaulting people and possibly firing shots inside the store. Later in 2022, the LA Police Commission ruled that the first shot Jones fired was within policy, but the second and third were not. The LA County Sheriff's Department needs your help to find the killer of a 57-year-old grandfather. Hector Asensio Sr. was fatally shot in September after answering his front door in Southgate. LA Sheriff's officials say his 9-year-old granddaughter witnessed the shooting. There are still more questions than answers in this case, so today, LA County and Southgate officials announced a $30,000 reward for information leading to a conviction.
We're here today because we need to deliver that justice for the Asensio family. Most people will never know the pain and the shock that they are feeling. In what should have been his safest space, his own home, Hector Asensio was savagely and senselessly murdered. He had his young granddaughter by his side. When he heard a knock on the door, she watched as he opened the door, and within seconds, he was shot and killed.
Anyone with a tip can stay anonymous by calling Crime Stoppers or going on their website. We are following some breaking news. The Senate has dismissed all impeachment charges against Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas. The decision ends the Republican-led push to oust the cabinet secretary. The two votes today effectively ended the trial before arguments even began. House Republicans who voted to impeach Mayorkas in February accuse him of breaching public trust and not enforcing immigration laws. Mayorkas says the border is broken because Congress won't do anything to fix it. Be sure to stay with CBS News Los Angeles for more on this breaking story. It's been a busy day on Capitol Hill. Boeing safety practices were front and center at 2 hearings. The company has been under scrutiny since the mid-air blowout on an Alaska Airlines jet. Here's KCAL News reporter Michael George.
At a Senate hearing Wednesday, a Boeing whistleblower testified the company hid problems with the production of its 787 Dreamliner.
Effectively, they are putting out defective airplanes.
Boeing quality engineer Sam Salapur claimed pieces were pushed together with excessive force to make it appear there were no gaps, making the aircraft vulnerable to breaking apart.
I literally saw people jumping on the pieces of the airplane to get them to align.
Boeing refutes those claims, saying in a statement that extensive and rigorous testing of the fuselage have found zero evidence of airframe fatigue, adding that it's confident in the safety of the 787 Dreamliner. While the FAA is investigating the claims, its oversight of the company is being called into question.
Would it be fair to say that the FAA has been too captive to Boeing?
They absolutely have been too captive to Boeing.
Boeing has come under intense scrutiny since a door panel fell off one of its 737 MAX jets mid-flight earlier this year.
Why did a mechanic install the door and walk away, leaving it in that condition?
At a separate Senate hearing, industry experts described a disconnect between management's messaging about safety and the reality facing factory workers.
They hear safety is our #1 priority. But what they see is that that's only true as long as your production milestones are met. And at that point, it's push it out the door as fast as you can.
Among those testifying, MIT aerospace engineer Javier De Luis, whose sister was killed in the Boeing 737 MAX 8 crash in Ethiopia in 2019. The expert panel issued a report that found despite improvements made after that crash and an earlier crash in 2018, the company's approach to safety remains flawed. Michael George, KCAL News.
Turning now to your weather, a beautiful warm day outside. We're tracking some changes, but don't worry, the storms are staying away, at least for now. KCAL News meteorologist Olga Espina has your next weather. Hi, Olga.
Hi, Amy. And we are starting to see a little bit of cloud cover near the coastline. Not to worry, we are still going to remain dry. But yes, we have those gray skies. We have more of that onshore push, so we're getting more of that sea breeze. And temperatures along the coastline have really dropped from what we were feeling yesterday. Santa Monica checking in currently at 62 degrees. Our radar showing us, yes, we have some cloud cover streaming overhead, but for inland spots, not too bad. We are still feeling those warm temperatures. Along the coastline is where we're really seeing that big drop in numbers. 8 degrees cooler in Camarillo, 7 down in Malibu. We're down 3 degrees in Laguna Beach, and then some of those inland spots actually a little bit warmer than what we were feeling yesterday. So numbers outside, look at this. Look at the contrast. 59 in Malibu compared to upper 70s for places like Burbank, and even some low 80s for Santa Clarita, into Pasadena and parts of the Inland Empire, which are getting plenty of sunshine. Here's a look at highs this afternoon. We're going from 60s along the coast to upper 70s for LAOC Metro, 80s for the valleys and Inland Empire, as well as the high desert. Mountains comfortable at 66 degrees. Here's a check of our futurecast. So that area of high pressure that's been bringing us that heat, that ridge is going to start to flatten out as we head into the next few days. We do have a disturbance to our north. This is not going to bring us rain, but it is going to start cooling us down. And as we head into tomorrow, we'll also see a deeper marine layer, even some inland spots that will be feeling that cool down as well. This is going to last just for a couple of days. As we head into next week, and actually during the weekend, numbers are going to start rising once again. And we're actually looking at a really nice weekend and a dry one as well, even into at least the early part of next week. Next 7 days look like this. 74 on Thursday for LAOC Metro. Again, a little cooler as we head into Friday as well, and then upper 70s returning by Sunday. The big cool down happens as we head into the middle of next week. So we've still got a few more days to enjoy these warm temperatures. You'll certainly feel it in the valleys, with upper 70s continuing still on Thursday, mid 70s on Friday, and then those upper 70s and 80s return by the weekend into early next week. For the Inland Empire, you too will be feeling those warm temperatures. Look at that, even mid to upper 80s for this upcoming weekend. It is looking good. We will see the sunshine. Desert temperatures for you also in the 70s and 80s. Mountains turning from 60s to 70s by Sunday. Sunday's looking to be the best day out of the next 7. And along the coastline, you too will be feeling those low 70s and some sunny skies as we head into the weekend. Amy, back to you.
All right, Olga, thank you. This has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll be back live at 3 here on CBS News Los Angeles.